You're live. To get notification. There we go. So I don't think we had... Yeah, we didn't have any mission planned. We're about 70 shy of getting another thing from this column. Couldn't get a better battery. But actually, I had an idea. Well, let's check this first. That's another satellite one, but our satellite's out of fuel, so we won't be able to do that. Okay, that sounds really complicated for the tiny amount of science we get. That's not worth it. Not doing that. Synchronous orbit of Gilly. I mean, yes, we should be able to get some science out of it, because that's the moon of Eve, right? Let's go see what that's like. Eve. Gilly. Okay, yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. I mean, getting here is going to be the hard part. Actually getting that orbit, it's going to be much harder. But I had an idea. If we... Oh, that was laggy. If we get... Let's accept that. Or actually, do we have... Antenna power... Accelerometer. Okay, but you know we're gonna take everything. Alright, let's do that. So, as I was launching this, I had a thought. Can we... Do we have, like, the... let me get one of those. They're like fuel pipes. Because I was thinking if we had one of these and then a whole ton of these, I could have a pipe coming out and then to another engine. I guess put these on the side? No. Oh, fuel duct. That's exactly what I want. Okay, how do I... Oh, that has to connect to something. Hey, Mio. Okay, hold on. If I... That could fit, like, 10 of these or something. That would be much better. Generate. It's not gonna let me do that, is it? Hell, I can do that. And then we can have multiple engines. Okay, so I might be able to make these work yet. I just think that's not be all messed up. Alright, it'd be nice if I had, like, actually, let's do this. So that'll let us put these on. Not have them all wonky. And then, oh wait, let's do these. And then we can do that. Yeah, that'll be a lot of thrust. Hopefully the clipping issue isn't a problem. So how much is this in vacuum? 6,000. Okay, not great. What if we did... Alright, let me... The engine off, then the gas tank. Take this down to 4. Let me use the big tank. This is still clipping. That gives us 27,000. I feel like, I mean, that's a lot. I don't need quite that much. But we also need more than... Oh, wait, that's still 6,000? Okay, I guess it doesn't add all that much. And 4, 6,000. Let's try 2. Still about 6,000, okay. Wait, how much is it with just 1? 5,000. Okay, so do we get an increase up to 2? But we also need a bigger tank. I think that's the biggest one. Oh, that doesn't really fit. Guess we can put more of these in. I wish that would just snap on there. I don't want it to be asymmetric. Okay, so that's 1,000. 2,000. So, like, these are extremely efficient, but they're also extremely low thrust. It heats kilonewtons. Versus if we slap one of these on here, that'll give us 68. Actually, let me, since we have that fuel on there, if we up that to 8. It's 3,016. I guess that would be kind of manageable, because then... Oh wait, can we do... Or if we had... one of these in the middle, feeding all of them. With fuel. Can I do that? I'll take that change to 5. Let's do that. No, I don't think that's working. Oh wait, I have little arrows on them. I need to do this. No, okay, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, I mean, it doesn't say... I guess it's only for liquid fuels and... Oh. We said, hold on. So how does fuel get from this to the little engines? Can I just be placed on the edge? Oh, I guess it can. I put that... I'll put it, like, on this thing. It's not letting me. Man, I really wanted, like, a big container with a bunch of engines instead of a little engine, or a little container for each engine. That's unfortunate. Wait, why does that still say me up thrust? It shouldn't. Is it cutting through here? Wait, there's no way that works. But the other way didn't. How often needs to take this to launch pad? Does that provide fuel? Oh, I guess we don't have electricity to test. Okay, give me battery real quick. Hey, Rampart. So this game, hold on, it's loading. We design spaceships and we go to different moons and planets and we do science research. And that gets us points that we can spend on better parts. Oh, that is working. How are these getting fuel? I mean, I'll take it. The fuel is just magically being transported through some girders. Okay, I guess that's gonna be our design. Yeah, kind of. So, So here's where we build the rockets. And here is the skill tree that we're unlocking. So right now, I think we wanted to go for this one for more science things, which will let us get more points for other stuff. Right now we have 480, we need 550. But we can get stuff like a bigger battery, bigger solar panels. Like bigger engines. Which I kind of want to get bigger battery. I don't need it, but it would be nice. Yeah, we'll try and get the science stuff first, because that'll be more beneficial in the long run. All right, so what I was trying to do here is, so I tried out just a tank and one of these tiny engines like this. And while it said I had a massive amount of fuel, it was barely any thrust. So to actually make use of it, we would have had to sit there for like half an hour. So my idea was we just use a whole ton more engines, and that will allow us to burn through the fuel faster. I need to change this back. So this will give us 3,000 thrust. But I still want... Oh, no, I can't put it back in. There it goes. I still want a regular engine for any fast maneuvers we want to take. So I'll probably do... Oh, right, we got this thing. Okay, scrap this whole idea. Alright, let's get robot control. And then this one... It only uses liquid fuel. Oh, that's big. How much thrust is that? 60. Okay, so that makes about as much thrust as the girder abomination I just threw together. So I don't know if that's actually going to be any better. I guess, do I have anything with just liquids? Okay, this 50. 400. Come on, get... Let's do this. Train valve. Oh, is that what I need to attach the pipe to? Oh, there. Rima. What's the biggest liquid only that I have? 400. Okay, what does that give us? 4,000? I mean, that's all right, but... Oh wait, I need to set this... Oh, it is vacuum. I don't know if that's gonna be good enough. I kind of want to try and make this thing work. But we're gonna need a lot of batteries for it. I saw it just absolutely drain. That's 200, 400. Okay, let's, well, slap batteries on afterwards. Let's get structure. All right. Let's just stick something on there. Or replace that later. I wish it would let me snap a thing on there. Guess I kind of have to use these, right? Oh yeah, that's the thing I used before. Okay, so that's 3,000. Hopefully that doesn't melt this pipe. Alright, and then we'll need battery power. Just think it overkill. And then solar. It really does not want me to put that anywhere. Can I... Why does it not let me snap anything on there? Oh, actually, do I need to rotate? Ah, there we go. Now I can snap stuff on. And then can I put... Yeah. I'm gonna make total abomination. Now, I still will need... Like, if the sun is directly above or below, I'll need some solar panels for that. We can figure that out later. Actually, this isn't going to be very efficient at all, because only like 3 or 4 are going to be seeing the sun. So even though that looks cool, we shouldn't use that. Let's get fold-out ones. Maybe just do 4 of them. Oh, it's not gonna let me do just 4, is it? Oh, I guess you can place them one at a time. That's fine. Okay, and then... Now we can do 4, right? Oh, no, that's not what I want. I guess we'll do these one at a time as well. Because these ones... will actually rotate to see the sun. Oh, these probably aren't going to be very symmetric, are they? Okay, so that should be plenty of power. Let's get... the action. Then, actually, I guess we could put the science on top. And I don't think we should plan to come back, because this is going to take a lot of fuel. And this fuel right here is only 3,000. We also want, is this? Okay, that's both. I guess we'll try... There we go. Maybe 2 of these. And... this one. Okay, that's 6,000. In vacuum. Alright, let's get everything else that we might need. Do I need anything on top? I mean, usually I put the science thing below the control and the gyro. I guess I could do that. There we go. That looks a little more sturdy. Alright, let's get all science going. So I think my issue is going to be that moon looked really lumpy, which means it's probably pretty small, which means probably has very little gravity, which means we might have a problem getting captured by it. And 10 is massive. But I think it's the best one we have. Actually, we could just put that on top. Well, centered on top. It's probably close enough. Okay, is that everything I need? Got loads of batteries. Guess and start. Actually, we're able to just put one giant stage. Well, the liquid ones are better. How big? Oh, okay, yeah, those are bigger than I remember. Get one of those, and I think the mainsail was the best, right? Hey, Lance. Okay, so this is 3200s. $2,400. Oh wait, what's the ratio? This? 2.5, okay, yeah, that's more than enough thrust. Actually, is this? Wait, it's only 700? Oh, right, because it's at sea level. So 2,400, we need this number to be like double. I think if we just have double the fuel, that'll get us close enough. 4,000. Okay, that's 4,000 plus 6,000. That should be enough. But I do want... I guess these can be in the same stage. I'll just manually turn this one on and off. Because we need... this one to do the bulk of the... Oh, we need to do the slowing down, definitely. It's actually... If we're just slowing down, we're not going to need all that much. We don't need to use the efficient one. We could use some regular fuel tanks. If it would let me. Oh, there we go. And these. And that is 6,000 at 76. Wait, how much thrust does this do? 60. Okay, so these ion engines aren't really adding anything, are they? Oh, we'll keep them on because they look cool. So we have... We should have plenty. Antenna, solar, accelerometer. Yeah, we should have all that stuff. I think we're done, besides tail fins. All right, let's call this Gilly satellite. This is actually a pretty, like, small craft relative to what I have been sending. All right. Oh, that's very wobbly. Oh, I did not even check if we were anywhere near a good launch window. Yes, we need to be in front of Eve, not behind it. Okay, undo that. Let's go over here. I can't make a save in this window. Okay, so can I turn off? Relays? No. I just turn everything off. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we need... Right now it is... 45 ahead. We want 45 behind. Oh, and I guess that means this is going to have to come all the way around. And then as we launch this way, it will catch up to us. I hope this contract doesn't have an expiry date. Because if it does, they gave it to us at the wrong time of year. Oh, now I'm starting to question if that tiny engine is going to be enough for us to catch an orbit. I did find out last time at the time of day we launch at matters a lot. All right, I think we're closing in a good time. This is maybe like 70 degrees. It's maybe 60. That's probably close enough. If not, maybe just fast forward a little bit more. Actually, does this? Let me go look at... Here. Expires in 28 years. Okay, so you have to come to here to see... how much time is left. 28 years is a very long time. We should be able to do this in the next, like, few months or something. Okay, launch. And then we should wait until... Oh, game broke a little bit. We should wait until... You know what? That's sunset enough. We can launch now. Because if we launch at sunset, that'll be just a little bit of solar retrograde, which means that'll save us a little bit of fuel on retrograde once we try to match Heap's orbit. So I think as long as we make it to space on this first stage, we should have more than enough for the rest of the trip on the smaller stage because of how efficient it is. And I didn't put any backup solar on this, so I definitely need to remember to swap or to extend them once we get to space. All right, how much? That's not great, but probably fine. Let's check that. Throttle down. All right, let's get antenna. Try. Oops, no, not shift. Okay, I'll just do these one at a time. Okay, got all the solar going. I guess let's turn this one off shut down. Let's just use these ones for now. Oh, that's burning through electricity fast. Well, either way. Oh, this can take way too long. Okay, never mind. Let's turn this back on. Okay. I guess we're gonna need way more battery power for these engines. Okay, yeah, I totally like these engines. But warp to here. Wait, do we not get electricity in warp? Oh, never mind. Now, I'm starting to think that that tiny engine probably still isn't good enough to stop once we get there. Just inchworming our way out to sun orbit. Surely that has to start picking up speed soon. We're gonna end up using all our liquid fuel. Okay, well, I think at this point, we can probably save the rest of that liquid. Because we'll need that to slow down. know, these engines are much quieter. I guess it would help if we're tilted better. We only have 2 panels getting solar. I mean, these aren't using all that much fuel, but they're just so slow. I think I accidentally clicked on the wrong side. Okay, luckily we're pushing this out faster than we're getting close to it, at least. But yeah, this was not worth it. These engines are like really cool. They're just really bad. All right, redesign time. I'm too impatient for this. I guess we'll just throw all that out. Get some more batteries. We don't need a decoupler there. And actually, I guess let's test out this one. Well, it's 60. What is... Oh, it's also 60. 1.5. What, are these the same thing? Yeah, I guess these are basically the same thing. It's just this one only takes liquid, so you don't have to take the oxidizer weight. So it's technically more efficient. That's 400. I think I was using this one. So how much does this weigh? 4.5. 2.25. Okay, so yeah, this is basically like twice as much fuel. Or I could take twice as much for the same weight. I feel like 1,200? That's not gonna be enough, is it? Can I just take one of these? Oxidizer out. 1,500. Okay, yeah, that does make a big difference. And that's kind of annoying. That's not actually any better. I will probably use one of these. But let's take this one. I think this one's the best. 1,300. Okay, 5,000. I guess I should have been testing that instead of... That's 3,000... 6,500. Wait. Okay, yeah, let's take 1,000 bidder. Okay, never mind. Put that back on. And what's the ratio? 0.5. Okay, yeah, 0.5 is probably fine. I think that'll be good. Just need to put some solar on it. I guess, since this part isn't coming off, might as well put them here. Well, little more aerodynamics to put in there. Okay, now I think we're good to go. So that's 6,000 once we're in space. 3,000 to get to space. Actually, I would like more thrust to get into space. All right, 3,300. $5,300. Okay, I think that'll get us to solar. And then we could have all the fuel we need up here to get there. Actually, if we... What is that with 3? 54. 54. 53. Okay, I guess it's not really that beneficial to have more than one of these. What if we do... Smaller one? 52. 52. Smaller one. 49. Yeah, so like... Oh wait, that's 49 before I added those. Okay, those aren't really adding that much at all anyway. Let's get another fuel tank, I guess. It's 54. Okay, 54 is probably fine. Oh wait, no, we need to look at this number, 4,000. How much was it? Oh, Tummy DS? Thank you for the follow. Oh, it's a bot. Okay, never mind. No thanks for your follow. Okay, so that is 3,900. $4,800? Oh no, 33. Oh, 33 versus 39. Okay, I guess that's worth it. Hey, Haven. So, Haven, you missed out. I did give the ion engines another try. They're still terrible. So, I'm not gonna bother to use those anymore. I really wanted them to be good, but they're way too slow. I had 8 of them going, and it was still gonna take forever to actually do anything. Okay, I think that's everything we need. So we've got 5,400, or no, 4,000 to get pretty close to solar, and then 6,000 to get to Eve. Oh, I didn't look at the thrust ratio. Oh, that's a really bad thrust ratio. Okay, hold on. We need to burn all of our fuel just speeding up. 1.1. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, let's take this off and replace it. Where's the... Oh, right. This one. It gives us 5,000 with a ratio of 1.5. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, I think we could go now. Well, I tried to do it efficiently, and efficiency is not very efficient. Wait, I am using this engine, the new one. So that one's efficient, at least. Am I the right side of my earphone break, or is it just only coming through the left ear? Oh, I guess if I look at OBS, it does show the left side. The left channel is higher than the right channel, so I guess that's just gonna be annoying for the next couple minutes. Now, I know it just looked like I went to the launch pad and hit launch, but I did calculate this is the right time of year and the right time of day. And by calculate, I mean I eyeballed it. So we should be good. Well, that's a mess. I don't want to see all those. Alright, so we want Eve as the target. Oh, there goes that stage. Alright, let's get antenna and all the solar. And this time we really don't care if the solar panels are that much in the sunlight. We just need them to be functional. I kind of thought when we moved to this new engine, audio would be more equalized. But now it looks like it's even worse. Yeah, this is not fast, but it's faster than it was with the ion engines. So I'm guessing for the ion engines, you either need the tiniest possible ship, or to just have an insane number of them for it to be comfortably usable. Oh no, we're gonna have an encounter on the way out. And it seems to be going all right so far. All right, there is Sun Orbit. No. Okay, well, I guess that wasn't too bad of a correction. All right, Sun Orbit. We got all our solar and antenna out. Yeah, that looks kind of... It's kind of weird to have it flop out like that instead of just having this in the center. But whatever. All right, we need... Oh, I guess launching at nighttime didn't have that much of an impact that time. All right, we want retrograde. Hide that telescope. Guess what we'll hear is turn off everything. It still shows this. Yeah, okay, it still shows the one we're piloting. Okay, we probably could have taken a smaller fuel tank. We should have plenty of fuel to be able to do this. Might take a little while, but we have the fuel. Because the next problem is... need to make it curve up. Okay, that's probably close enough. Let's get... Is there a way I can make that go up from here? So if I thrust this side up and this side down, it will just pivot around that point on the direct opposite side. If I go in or out, that'll shift it left and right. Actually, let me do maneuver. Just to see if we can get any kind of gravity. Oh, yeah, something. But that's way off. Okay, yeah, we can't do that. I mean, we could. We got the fuel. That's gonna take forever. I think. Get rid of that. I mean, going up does push the descending node around. It doesn't necessarily help, though. Yeah, I guess we can, like, pretend to fix it here to see if we're even gonna be any close. And then, once we're here, do we have an encounter? I mean, there's an encounter, but that's all the way around. I mean, that'll get us really close. Should we just do that? Actually, let's push that out. Oh, that just shifts it around again. Oh, there's a capture. Do we do that? 1300? There's probably a much more efficient thing I could do. I do like seeing that pop up in a single burn. I guess we can always reload if I really mess it up. Alright, warp. Oh, we don't have... Was this core supposed to have the two? Right, no, this isn't a node, is it? I mean, it's a node, but it's not a pickable one because... I guess I was thinking of these ones. I just remember there being a pair of new ones. Alright, let's go... Stability. Need to burn for 3.5 minutes. That's gonna be annoying. And I remember someone saying this time until node has to be half of this, not double. So we should wait until 1:45? Or we're gonna have to make adjustments after this anyway. We'll go at 150. Yeah, the greater than, less than. But I can't do that while I'm using thrust. I just don't think I can. Yeah, it won't let me. Oh, does Alt override that? Oh, it does. Okay, that's good to know. Well, that means we got another 30 seconds instead of 2 minutes. So, what? Why does Alt let me override it? Why can't I just do that normally? Okay, I just noticed the node shifted off in the distance. Alright, how close did we get? Pretty close. So let's see, how do we get that closer? I think if we did... thrust inwards? In? Actually, let's do a maneuver for this. Because I need it close enough for an approach. Oh, it's making it worse. Because if I can get captured by the gravity, then I can focus on the planet and adjust from there manually. Okay, that is making it closer. Oh, it's probably using NA fuel, okay. Okay, so let's just do this way manually. Yeah, I feel like you should be able to accelerate however you want. Because if the game blows up, you can reload a save. It's at your own risk. Okay, here we go. You know what, let's make a save here, just in case. And then we can focus on Eve. See our little target. Alright, so we need to go inwards, and by the time we're over there, that would be... I think... Oh, we should probably just keep going the direction we were going, just to see how that changes. Okay, that's this way. Radial out is left. Hey, come on, give me an orbit. I probably need to move that hub some. Yeah, we don't want it to be, like, super polar. Let's go... Thermal? Let's see what that does. Still got 4,000 fuel to mess with. Nope, that's worse. Worse. Okay, anti-normal. Ah, right. This will be coming in this way. Yeah, I guess I could radial out until it's on the other side. So actually, let's just do that now. Now, if we move this to the other side, is this gonna rapidly flip the other way? Oh, that's a little fast. Okay, yeah, so this is this way. Yeah, so that's going the right way. Let's get it... I mean, it's pretty much in line in every direction. How much is that going to take to slow us down? Okay, that's not that much. We can handle that. Alright, I guess we just warp until we get to here, slow down, and then figure out how to get to Gilly. Alright, save. And warp. And then hopefully we're still in radio range, because this is going to be over here. Kerbin's probably going to be like here. My signal's still strong. All right, let's make another save. Then let's warp to here. And retro when we get there. All right, we need to burn 200. I guess burning from here is probably fine. Maybe a little less efficient, but probably safer. Perfect. Oh, we should probably bring that down by a lot. I also want to tilt this. All right, let's do targets. There we go. So I have to get to here and then tilt it. That's probably good enough. All right, and to go clockwise, we want anti. Remember that being backwards. Wait, is that doing anything? I don't think it's doing anything. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, let's go to this one then. I guess it could have stopped here and pushed that out. All right, so now we want to go counterclockwise. We want to go normal. Yeah, that's much better. Probably not the most efficient, but we still have 3,000 fuel. All right, same plane. Then let's get... Actually, let's just push this side out a bit more. But prograde when we get there. Okay, so we could just sit here and wait until they match up. Well, I guess a small orbit would be better because that would have a higher chance of being a multiple. So let's save. And I guess we wait. Yeah, because we spend quite a lot of time here. So a few more orbits, we should be good. Oh, yeah, that's pretty close. I'm guessing that's maybe the next orbit, right? Oh, no, that's this one. That's not good. I guess I missed it. Should I reload the save and redo that? Or should I push this out and try and catch up to it? think maybe we just try and catch up to it. Let's work to here. Well, never mind, that went pretty far. Oh, I guess this is the low point. Oh, that's gonna take a ton of fuel to push that out. Okay, maybe that's not a good idea. Oh, if anything, that'll give us more time for an encounter. I feel like I shouldn't be wasting all this fuel. But we do have a lot. I guess I should have gotten across. Oh, we can always rotate it in. Let's go ideal in. Waste some more fuel going this way. All right, that gives us a very big window. Let's just wait on that. Oh, not that fast. Did my headset die? No, okay, I guess it's back. I just heard a very loud beep. Okay, this one is pretty close. Oh, wait. I meant to slow all the way down. Yo, let's just go back to 245. What's low? Okay, because this one has... Yeah, so this one by the time this gets around here, we'll have it. This actually means because I think it got ahead of us. So if I maneuver, if we rotate this to the left, which would be in, I think it needs to be about here. That's a lot of fuel to do that. Oh no, how should I do this? Actually, if we maybe slow down, well, speed up here. That'll give us more time. Closest approach, 60. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. It's not actually that close. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing to be able to get that. It says fast forward a little bit. Oh, I guess this was the orbit that we were meant to hit it. Okay, so we need to essentially delay getting here by this much. So if we reload, make this a little higher, that'll make each orbit take longer. And then we should be good. So let's get to here. We want prograde. I don't know by how much. Let's try 3050. See if that's too much or too little. All right. Okay, that was way too much, apparently. But that's the right idea, at least. All right, so that was about 100 meters per second. Let's do... I guess let's just do 40. Let's get it to 3,100. All right, let's see how close that is now. No, I didn't know about that. But let's try this. I want to see how close I get by just eyeballing it. That was very close. So that was... If we go down to like 3110, that'll probably be enough. Right? I know this is slightly different each time. Yes, where's the button for next orbit? Or is it a keyboard button? Second maneuver. Oh, put a maneuver on this. And then just like keep stacking these for each orbit. It's not letting me zoom in and out. Oh, okay, so this is next in previous orbits. Okay, so I probably don't even need the second one, right? I could just do that on this one. Okay, I don't know how many orbits it needs. I kind of want to just keep trying my way because I got really close. Let's warp to here. Progrades. And we'll just do 30 meters per second. We should be good. Let's do 3115. Oops. Okay, 3113. Let's see how close that is. I didn't drag it. I was clicking on the forward and backwards. Okay, yeah, that is very close. $500 kilometers. Okay, can I make that better from here? There we go. Okay, if I did 30 meters per second prograde, we hit it, right? Like, am I doing something wrong? That's good enough, right? And then once we're here, wait, another one. How much do we need to capture that? Wait, can I turn that into an orbit? What's happening? I don't know, maybe we just get there and then do it, right? Yeah, as long as I do 30 meters per second prograde here, we'll catch up to it. That wasn't that hard. All right, let's do another save. Get those. Very close. Might not even be the most efficient to go prograde, but it was only 30 meters per second. We can afford that. Okay, there we go. And now if we do focus here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now let's do maneuver Slow down. I don't even see that changing. How much fuel do we need to do this? Okay, that has to be broken. It's not moving at all. So I guess let's just... Oh wait, let's do... Yeah, that's the orbit we're trying to go for. Let's set you to not thrust as much. Do 10%. Oh, there it is. Okay, so if we do prograde, it's 107. Yeah, that's still getting closer, so that's good. I know we're going the wrong way, but again, we have a lot of fuel. I'm sure we can flip it around. Or I guess we could just push this through and then have it on the correct side, right? Oh, that needs to be really close to get captured. Wait, is that even possible? You know what, let's just push it through anyway. Let's go to there. And then how much... Is this gonna work now? Why is that just not changing? How do I make an orbit if I can't? Because slowing down isn't moving that in. I mean, obviously I can't do this burn, but I'd at least like to see it move. This has to be broken, right? Yeah, there's no way I need 80,000. Okay, let me just get rid of this. I think go forwards. Okay, that doesn't change anything. Oh, that did something. Oh, I guess that's the orbit after I get out of here. Because that can wildly change this. You know what? I say we just make a save and we go for it, right? Oh, do I need like an extremely tiny amount? no, because I'd see this, like, flip out for a split second, right? Okay, so I need to slow down sooner? Like, out here? Okay, that's planet jump scare. Put me back over here. Over here. So if I can't slow down here, does that mean I missed the window? You know, I say we just make a save and we manually do it. Let's prepare for retro. Actually, probably increase that limit just in case. All right, let's make a save and go for it. Okay, well, we'll go very slow. We should see it when we're manually doing it. All right, retro. What's happening? Okay, we're... Oh, this is the orbit after we pass, right? Yeah, I don't think this is working. Is this the correct retro? Yeah, going the right way. I feel like if we were going this way, this would flip around at least, right? Also, what is happening with this big orbit? Oh, you know what? When this matches this, I bet that's when we have capture, because then we'll be going the same speed as it, right? Yeah, there it goes. I'm a genius. Alright, that's under the surface, but we have orbit. Let's make that a little tighter just in case. Then let's radial in. Oh, okay, radial out. I guess I could just manually look. Yeah, that should be right. Because we're going this way. I thought we were going this way for some reason. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now, is that, it's probably pretty close enough for forward and backwards. Let's go to here and line it up. Okay, so we're going this way, so we need to go clockwise. Or, since we're going this way, we need to go up. Let's see if normal's pointing the right direction. Nope, anti-normal. Good, there we go. A little off. Oh, okay. That's good enough for the contract. Perfect. Okay, so now let's do some science. Material study. Transmit. Oh, wait. Hold on. Keep that for now. Need to set. Allow partial. Okay. Review. Transmit. Got some goo. Pressure. Magnets. $200. Wow. Seismic. Oh, you don't have enough power. There we go. Seismic. Can't be done. Of course it can't be done. Where's the thermometer? There it is. Transmit. Okay. So that was a very good for science mission. And we still have 2,400 fuel. Kind of wonder if that would be enough to get back to Kerbal. I mean, we don't have a parachute, but that would be kind of funny. All right, let's get save and go buy some things. Oh, wait. Now we could buy some things. Now, did I get a ton of science because of that moon, or because I'm getting further in the tree? Like, if that was the very first thing I did, would I have still gotten several hundred science out of it? Also, I guess we get this one now, right? Potential for drilling. Do we get science for drilling stuff? I will get it anyway. Okay, what is this? Okay, that's a scanner, but I think that'll probably be like the other scanners that I have and not actually give any science. So I don't know if that'll be worth getting. There's the final tier cores. Oh, we're 5 points shy of being able to get better battery. Yeah, I don't think I really need that. But is there a way to get stuff out of drilling? Because I feel like if you go to the moon, drill some rocks and bring them back, that would be really good, right? I guess I kind of want to get another 4 science to get that bigger battery. Which means we could go here and drive over to mission control. Oh, this is the same thing. All right, we got oh, get it atmospheric. Guess we can do the gravity thing. Pressure. Don't really need this stuff. Okay, I think that's good enough for that. Okay, so drilling is basically useless then. All right, let's go get a tiny bit of science. Because I know I've done this hangar and something over here. Probably like the rightmost thing. So if we go past the hangar, we should be able to get a little science at mission control. But we've definitely done the launch pads. We can't do that. Oh, this little bump in the grass might be a problem. You know, I should probably put the tiny wheels in the back as well, so we're not constantly pointed downwards. Can we handle the bump? Okay. Handle that pretty well. Just thinking how incredibly wasteful this is. You drive this whole thing up here, and they're like, you know, you could have just walked over here, right? All right, that should be close enough. I don't recognize any of those names, so probably not. All right, let's get all of our... Oh, okay, that's already enough science. We might as well do everything. And we can't do anything with that. Okay, I think that's... Oh, wait, we got this one. Gravity. Okay, I think that's everything. Now let's rescue. Hey, let me rescue. Recover. And that should give us enough for battery and solar. $34 science. Might not have been the best thing. Oh, even bigger battery. And an RTG. Actually, if they have these, do solar panels get less efficient further away from the sun? Okay, so that'll probably be mandatory to go there. Unless you just have a massive amount of solar panels. Or a lot of patience. Oh, these adapters are probably the less glitchy way to use the ions properly. But whatever. Our next goal probably be one of these. Probably this one, because it has new antennas. I guess this will be our end goal for the game, to get the final robots. I know I said initially I'd fill out the whole tree, but I just don't care about planes. So this whole section I don't care about. Oh yeah, because I guess they don't need electricity. Alright, what do we have? Our asteroids. That'll give 100. Okay, maybe we should do that. And this is... Oh, we need to look at the sun to get this. Okay, yeah, that'll be easy. Let's do that one. That's suddenly a whole lot of science. Because before, the highest I'd seen is like 16. So we'll definitely do this. Duration 99 years. Yeah, we can do that. Any other surprising new things? Oh, I guess I didn't look to see if they had any crazy requirements, like take up 10,000 fuel. What's that? I think I might be seeing things. Thought I just saw like a big shadow, like someone was standing behind me. Alright, what is our mission? Alright, telescope. Catch the orbit. Map some things. Okay, so all we need is the telescope. We don't actually need to take any science because we've already done science around the sun. So let's start. That one. And then we don't plan on bringing this back. Let's go to the telescope. Okay. A wheel. Some batteries. Oh, right, we got new batteries. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, 1,000. Don't really need 1,000. But it does fit nice. Alright, then we'll need some solar. Oh, we got new solar, right? My 5? Oh, that's huge. What does that look like? Okay, yeah, that's huge. I guess we could do that. Well, if sun's looking this way, I can't see anything. Right, 10C, what is this? Oh, a little separated one. That's neat. Oh, I guess C is for circle. These are the ones I have been using. Just a really big one. Okay, that's the circle one. It's just not retractable, I think. Gigantor. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is pretty big. Fuel cell. Okay, I think that's what I used before. Yeah, that's just the little guys. I guess we'll just go with the regular little ones. Maybe rotate it a bit. Not that way. There we go. It's probably fine. And then... don't need science, we just need fuel. We don't need that much fuel if we use this one, because that will be 3,500. Yeah, that should be enough. For coupling, there we go. Then, can we just do like one of these? 4,000? Yeah, that should be enough, right? Nice and simple. Oh, you know what? I guess we can take this, because we haven't taken this to sun orbit. Let's put this right in there. I'm pretty sure everything else we've done. All right, let's launch. I forgot the antenna. Can't have launched without an antenna. Probably not the best time of day, but the last time it didn't matter. You know, actually, instead of having the end game being just getting the final robots, we could probably have the end game being having a robot on every planet. Oh, we got heating problems. I guess we're fine. Get a little bit away from that. All right. That's not a great direction to be going. Also, I'm pretty sure I could just get rid of that because the connection lines seem to just connect anywhere. On Kerbal, we don't need a relay. Unless that's the reason for why we've been able to not really have radio issues. Alright, there's Sun Orbit. I forgot to extend. Great. Well, you know what? Let's do little guy right on top. Can I not do that? Okay, whatever. Actually, can I have multiple batteries and have, like, one that's disabled? I guess not. Okay, I just need to... I need to remember to extend the antenna and the solar panels when we get into space. You gotta sit through this all again as punishment. I'm so tempted to do the time warp, but I just know it's gonna explode and then I'll have to sit through it even more times. Okay, solar. And antenna. Okay, now we can thrust out. Wait, what was that? I guess not for? Oh, that's what that button meant? Okay, well, it wasn't super obvious. But I guess I could start doing that. I could have 2 batteries, one that's on, one that's off. And then if I forget to deploy the solar panels, I can turn on the off battery and start using that. I wish it would remember my settings of I don't want to see that. You know what? I don't want to see anything. Okay. So we want to prograde, make a save. All right, then we wait until here. Push that side out and we're done, right? No, I guess that makes sense that I wouldn't be able to turn it on. Because I can't extend the antenna without power. And I definitely can't extend the solar panels without power, which is, it makes sense, but it kind of sucks. All right. Another prograde and we should be done. Well, done lining up at least. Okay. And now, just need to scan some stuff. Well, let's do gravity, transmit, wait, keep. You allow partial. Review, transmit. Okay, now you start tracking. And we should be able to just speed up. There we go. So does the direction matter? I mean, realistically it would, but just gameplay-wise, do I just need this to be on to be able to scan? Yeah, I guess that would be a little too complicated if you had to aim it. Oh, we're over halfway done at least. Okay, we're done. Okay, and that was the one that was worth 100 science, right? We should have like 110. 150, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, any other surprising amount of science missions? Not really. Okay, so I guess we'll go back to making our own missions. So where should we go next? Because we can either go inwards to Moho or outwards to Jewel. Because you've already been to Eve and Dune a whole bunch. Oh, I guess there's Dress. We can go to Dress. Although this is probably going to take a ton of fuel. Yeah, this is going crazy fast. I would imagine that would be probably pretty hard. And if this is Mercury, it's probably really small too, right? So we'd have the same issue as Gilly. Hell, it looks kind of small. Where does Dress Saturn? Oh no, that's just a Rocky. What is Dress supposed to be modeled after? Well, I guess there isn't really, because there's Venus. It's Mercury, Venus, Mars. Right, Earth, Mars. This would be Saturn, Jupiter, but I guess having two gas giants would be kind of redundant because you can't land on them or anything. And then Pluto. Oh, okay. Wait, the asteroid belt unlocked? Is there actually an asteroid belt? I mean, obviously it's not going to be here, but... Is this small like Ceres? It doesn't look too small. Well, I guess it's kind of hard to tell at this scale. Yeah, I guess we can go to Dress next. I guess I need to look at the speed difference. Alright, so Kerman's at 9,000. Dress is at 5,000. There's no way we need 4,000 to expand out to that, right? Oh yeah, I guess it took 2,000 to get to Duna. I guess let's build... I should probably just build a one-way lander, because we haven't even returned from Duna or Eve yet. I highly doubt we'll be able to get there and come back. Alright, let's get... our usuals. Oh wait, does dress have an atmosphere? Because it didn't look like it had an atmosphere. I guess that's probably going to be the challenge for dress, is to land with rockets, right? After using a whole ton of fuel to get there. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so... actually, can I cheat and see what the gravity is like? In here somewhere? Let's get an engine on. So that's 5,400. Oh, I guess because there's no atmosphere, it's not actually going to change. So I don't know if that is going to be enough for us to stop all of this. Oh. Right, we got mining stuff now. Which actually, if we have mining stuff, maybe we could come back. So does the mining stuff, does that generate liquid fuel and oxidizer? Or should we just keep it simple? I think we should probably just get there first to see how hard it is. And the atmosphere thing isn't going to do anything, right? Because it doesn't have an atmosphere? Okay, we got power, steering, control, all the science. Oh, radio. Okay, so this one's 15G, 15G. I kind of want to do this one. It's because it look cooler. Okay. So I guess for a future mission, we can incorporate mining to refuel. Alright, let's get some solar. And we don't need heat shields, because there's no atmosphere. We don't need massive solar. Let's just do 2 of these. Okay, I think that should be everything, right? For landing? Oh wait, landing gear. Okay, yeah. These ones bigger. Oh, there's not enough room. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to make this a janky landing again. Wait, that was... Oh, micro. Okay, so yeah, we'll just do regular landing struts. Well, speed doesn't matter too much because I can always just time warp through it, right? That's why I don't really take all that much battery. Well, I guess I'm taking more battery now, but... Let's get some of these. Then we got some landing legs. To the right spot. Nope, that's crooked. Okay, that looks better. That's plenty of room. Actually, I know 3 is going to be the most stable. I feel like maybe I should do 4 this time. Right? Does that look good? Okay, I think that is our lander done. We don't need to worry about extending the antenna, we just need to extend the solar panels once we get out there. Be nice if I could set this to allow partial while we're in here. Alright, let's get bottom section going. Alright, how... So that's 5,000. We need 4,000, I think, to get there. God, cut my clothes. They have more fuel. A little more fuel's gonna make it harder to land. Oh no, maybe that's fine. Oh wait, this is still set to space. Let's put that back to there. Actually, is this? So this is 61 per second for 18K, and this is 116 for 37K. 3,700. So is this literally just 2 times this? So we don't need all of that thrust. Okay, that's 3,600. But this has an extra tank worth 4,500. $4,300. Yeah, okay, so I think this one's better. Oh, well, that's actually 33. Do we add another fuel tank? Alright, 33. I think after doing this many times, I'd know by now. 37. That might be enough. Although I feel like it's pretty wasteful. That is so much fuel. Okay, hold on, this is... Yeah, so this whole tank is giving us an extra 500, so that's probably not worth it. How about the next tank? That's 33, 28. Okay, so each tank seems to be giving us about 500. It's 19. I mean, we're definitely not getting to the sun with that, but... $33. Now, I don't want to eat into this fuel that much because I don't know how much we're going to need to actually land. Boosters help. So that's 33, 38. Okay, those do not help. I guess I'm just throwing some fins. Hope for the best, right? Am I forgetting anything? I think that's everything. And then hopefully... Well, if it's kind of like the moon, that thruster should be enough. Especially since there's no atmosphere. Alright, actually, before we do this, we need to figure out it's the best time to launch. Okay, so we need to go out, which means we need to be behind so that when we go out, we catch up. Yeah, because we're going faster. Okay, so that's 9,000, 5,000. Okay, so very rough math. We need 2,000 to go here, and that's 45 degrees. And then another 3,000. We just call that 90? You know, let's launch at 90, and we'll see how far off we are, and we can reload and adjust. Let's make a save. Very laggy save. Alright. Let's get all this stuff off my screen again. Then fast forward. Oh, we're gonna have to go all the way around. Oh, is this orbit a little bit farther out this way than it is this way? Guess that might throw things off a little bit. Alright, we're at 180. U-21. Oh, well, we've already passed that. Are we just saying what currently it was? Right. That's roughly 90, right? 21, 325? Oh, it's only 2 days off what you said, right? Is that optimal launch window? I want to launch at... Oh, that was very laggy. Sunrise. Okay, it's about sunrise. I think now's a pretty good time to launch then. Well, I didn't need a tool to make a guess. At least the thrusters are in both ears this time. That's nice. So I guess if I'm that close, I should only need to do a prograde burn and then like immediately kit it, right? Because the other one was for Eve and Duna. I was probably off by 10 degrees or something. Alright, pros that. Didn't get us terribly far. Alright, that is sun orbit. Let me get solar panels out before we run out of power. And fast forward. Alright, sun orbit. Prograde, make a save. Is there a way to make all this stuff off by default? Alright, dress, target. Let's prograde. And Jesse. It's gone pretty good. We did a satellite mission that got us 100 science, so that was very profitable for one of those missions. And then also did a bunch of science around Gilly, the moon of Eve, and got a super amount of science. And now we're trying to get to dress, which will hopefully get us a whole bunch more science. Okay, so there. Oh, okay. That's on a very steep incline. Let's do a maneuver node to see what I need to do. So if I keep thrusting... Oh, there's a little bit of target there. Oh, we got a bot. I mean, I guess that could be a good or a bad thing, depending on what kind of quest you need to do. Come on, let me click on that. There we go. Errors. I have a feeling this wasn't necessarily the best launch day. So I would think if I launched a little bit late, I would need To shift it, I guess this way. But I can't use this much fuel. Surely I need more than 500 to land, right? Okay, let me restart that. So if I do a little more progrades, encounter starts here. If I keep doing progrades, we just lose it because it's had such an incline. Which I guess this could be, yeah, it's close to this percent no. I guess we could rotate the other way. Are you sure this was a good day to launch? Oh wait, why didn't that? Oh, I'm looking at the dash line, not the solid line. Wish I could turn off all the other planets. That's 5 million. Oh, that's still way off. It'd be nice if it showed the closest approach all the time instead of just when you get within a certain distance. I feel like we didn't launch at the right time. So are these only showing up because it's touching right here? Well, no, because it's still touching. But yeah, this one's far because I'm trying to get to the thing over here. Alright, restart. Give me a fresh one. Because I would think... Okay, maybe keep going a little further. I mean, it should show up at some point. Oh, there's something. But that's way over there. We need it over here. See, if I could turn off all these extra lines, it'd be a lot easier to see. And that puts it kind of parallel. Oh, which would mean I need to go up like here or something. Oh, let me edit. There we go. I mean, it's promising, but it's in the wrong spot. You know, I think we'll probably have to figure this out next time. Yeah, let's figure this out next time. We'll leave this on the launch pad. the supposed correct time of year. What am I doing? Escape. Alright. Is anyone streaming? Nope. Okay. No raid today. I know it's basically just me left. It says one viewer, but his Discord. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Should be able to stream. Thursday. We got a lot list going on this week, so maybe I could stream Thursday as well. But I'll try to play this the next few days. I don't know how much progress we can make. But after this game, which will probably be next week or the week after, we'll be doing PC Building Simulator and possibly Borderlands 2 with Boomy. Boomy and... I forgot who else. But someone else. And then after that, I don't know. Actually, I'll probably need to find something else because they're not going to be doing Borderlands every day. Also, I kind of invited myself into that, and I have the worst schedule to work around. So hopefully I don't make that too bad on them. But anyway, I'm just rambling. No break today. So good night, everyone.